And on a big night of boxing, an outstanding undercard has been put together, and amongst those names is an NRL star and a man making his professional boxing debut, Paul Gallen. If you could just pass him that microphone, Paul. You've been doing a little bit of work in the gym, mate. What should we expect to see from you? Obviously we saw you in those charity fights, but now you're in with the big boys. It's the real deal here with no headgear. What are we going to see from Paul Gallen, the professional boxer?
Oh yeah, look, I'm not too sure. I'm not skilled enough at boxing yet to, come out and say I'm going to go forward or go backwards. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to get out there and do my best. I've been training hard. I've been training with Mark for a long time now, and obviously the two charity bouts were enjoyable. I never thought I'd fight, to be honest. I just really enjoyed the boxing for the fitness side of things. But after those two fights, yeah, really enjoyed it. So I thought it's time to step in with the big boys and with the smaller gloves on and no headgear. So see how we go.
You've opted to take on an opponent who's got some pretty big raps on him. In fact, Herman Purcell's his name. He's had a couple of fights. He's only young, but he's shown plenty of ability in those fights. And also, he is a Queenslander, so there's that extra element, which I'm sure gives you some enticement to do well in this fight. What have you made of what you've seen of this young bloke?
Yeah, look, I don't know a lot about him, but when we're talking about the fight, I said to the guys, it was just the way it come up. It just worked in well with what was going on with myself. And I told them I didn't want to fight someone that was, going to be overweight, or just someone that, I was going to get a punch and he was going to fall over. So I'm doing this, because I want to challenge myself, and I want to challenge. I want to fight someone with some credibility. I don't want to walk out of it in the media and just say, oh, he's just another footy player fighting a bum. So I said to the boys, let's pick someone good, and obviously someone coming from Queensland is going to have a fair bit of support behind him. He's going to have the whole state behind him. So it's going to be a tough fight. He's only young. I think he's 19 or 20. He's a big, solid guy. He can hit really hard. So it's going to be a good test for me, but I'm looking forward to it.
He does. He has had a couple of fights, and I guess that edge that he has in experience will play into his favour. But what are your advantages and what are your skills, do you think, from your limited training in boxing? Is there anything we should look out for when you get in the ring?
Oh look, I think I'm obviously going to work hard on my fitness. That's something I really want to work hard on. I'm renowned in rugby league for being fit, but it's a totally different sport, it's a different game, and those two fights I did have, I did really notice a difference, and I did gas out a fair bit. So I'm going to work hard on that and try to just keep moving forward on him and put a lot of pressure on him. I've seen about a minute of his footage. That's all that was up on YouTube, and the guy that he fought didn't do anything. He just stood there and it was a punching bag for him, but he could hit hard. So look, I'm not going to stand there. I'm going to try and go forward, move around a bit, and hopefully get a win.
Obviously, it all depends on how you go in this fight on February 19 and in your fights immediately after that. But is there a possibility that you'll look to go to boxing after your rugby league career, perhaps, and make some sort of career in the sport?
Look, I don't know if I want it to be a career. I've said that from the start. I realise my ability. I haven't got the skills that these guys have had. They've done it since they were really young. I did a little bit of boxing when I was sort of 17, 18 years old, but once again only for fitness. So I've never really been properly taught the fine skills of it. I don't have the amateur career that these guys would have had. So probably just say I want to make a career of it. I'd say no, but if I can get out there and fight some people with some names and entertain people, look, I wouldn't mind doing that.
I'll just ask one question of your trainer, Mark Gambit, if you could pass him the microphone. Mark, you've been training with Paul for a little while now. What do you think that the public, through Main Event Television and here at the Hordern Pavilion, should expect to see from Paul Gallen on the 19th of February?
Oh mate, I just think just his fitness, his work rate, as you probably see on the field and that, you'll probably see that in the ring as well. And I'm just proud of what he's done over the last couple of years, just down at the gym with us, and I think he's going to put a good show in for sure.